Oh, hey there, welcome. Welcome to King Metal's YouTube channel. My name's Mitchell Dillman from LogFurnitureHowTo.com. Check this thing out. We just finished painting this. It's designed to help me move logs around the yard. And as you can see, it's a pretty basic design based on the lever. If you want to see how we made it, check this out. Alright, so as we get started, I want to take a minute and talk about my little wagon here, because it was this little wagon that inspired this idea. You can see here on this back axle, I've created a little hoop. And you can also see here how when you tip this thing up, it lowers this section here. And here you can see, I've taken time to go ahead and order a set of these log tongs, which are designed to slip down over a log and then pick it up. So the idea here is really pretty simple. We're gonna get in there and weld this up a frame with a couple of tires and a hoop that's on a rack that when we tip it up, it lowers that and raises the log. So let's get in there and get to work. Now, just like with any successful project, we want to take a few minutes right now to draw up a plan and our cut list. Then we can get over there on the saw and start cutting up all our parts. So let's take a few minutes here and sketch this thing up. Alright, so as we've already talked about, we're going to basically use these tires and wheels we've got right here, and we're going to create a hoop probably out of 1x2, and over the top of that we're going to run us out a long bar, or probably a piece of 2x2. And maybe even set it up so that the end down here has like a receiver hitch that we can hang these tongs off of. And of course we're going to need to use some pretty heavy gauge steel for this thing, because hopefully we get it set up to move some of those big heavy logs around out there. So let me figure out my cut list here, and then we're going to call our friends over there at King Metals. So here you can see we got all our metal in. And we're going to use this 11 gauge 1x2 for the hoop, this 1x1 for our handle and lateral bracing, and then we're going to use this 1.5" square 3/16 that'll act as our main frame and the receiver hitch. And for our axle we've got this 5/8 solid round bar. So let's get this stuff cut. Next, we just need to drill us a few holes. Alright, now we weld. And to do that, we're going to start with these two pieces we just drilled and get them capped off. And you can see I just made a little cut right there and bent those over on that 45. Makes it real easy. Now, using one of these welder's magnets, we're going to line up and weld off our axles. Alright, next we're going to take our speed square, this angle finder, we're going to set it to a 45 and use it as we tack off our hoop. And here again, you're going to see me use my speed square to square everything up before we tack it off. Alright, so it looks like we've just got a few more details to finish up here. Then we'll be ready to get this thing out there and try it out. Now, if you'd like the complete step-by-step blueprint on how to make one of these yourself, be sure to come see me over at logfurnitureHowTo.com. This has been Mitchell Dillman on behalf of King Metals. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. See how this thing works. I'd like to see you do that by yourself.